Alright, so we're going to get a strike for that regardless, so screw it. We'll leave it playing in the background. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. That is, of course, The Cult doing Sanctuary. Thanks for coming by and put some eyeballs on here. You know you're my people and I love you. I always want you to be the big three, my babies. I want you healthy. I want you happy. I want you safe. Today, on Cider-Sunday, we are going to take a look at, I don't know why I put it back in here if I have to take it right back out again. It's because I'm a boomer. And I've got that new Biden COVID, apparently, as I dropped the cider in my lap. Thank God it's a cider and not a beer. Austin-Eastciders Tropical Punch Imperial Series. 8.3 is the ABV. Let's get some specs off this bad boy, or bad girl, or bad whatever. I don't want to assume it's gender. The most important thing to us is sourcing the best apples and using only high quality ingredients. This time, we kicked it up a notch to create a product that's bold in tropical flavor. Whether you take this to a big night out or your next vacation, paradise is one sip away. Canned by Austin-Eastciders, Austin, Texas, and then blobbity blobbity. Then we have made with real fruit. Please enjoy, drink responsibly, gluten-free, and recyclable. It's got a picture of people tubing down the river. Well, if it's good enough for tubing down the river, you might need a flamingo float then. Incidentally, don't go tubing down the river in one of those plastic flamingo floats. Not going to end well. Not that I would know from personal experience. No, not this guy. Anyway, let's crack her open, pour, get a temp, see what's going on. It is once again ungodly hot in Phoenix. We're looking at probably about 108. Yes, I did chill down the glass. Because you know, here we will start cold and work till warm. Cure. I mean, come on. Cranking out good channel today. So, Austin-Eastciders Tropical Punch Imperial Series is 8.3 ABV. We covered that already. Passion fruit, orange, and guava. Pairs well with Hawaiian barbecue, jerk chicken, mango sticky rice, and pilates. I don't know what a pilates is. And it's supposedly semi-sweet. That's what they gave us. Get down to business. As much as I really like this setup, that short pint tends to piss me off. That Cascade is real nice though. That is a beautiful. They said cherry. I don't know if I would call that cherry. I mean, it's kind of light for cherry, but it's oh man, it's barely candy apple. Then again, it's a generational thing, my friends. So if I had to SRM that color, I would say she's probably let's wipe the condensation down, get those ice crystals off there. I'll put them up here where they belong. Man, she's pretty. 12, 14. Let's give her the 14. Sounds fair. And it's a really beautiful color. I can get rid of the eyeballs now because I don't need to see anything. Now we rely on the rest of our senses. So, you know what time it is? Biden time. Let's get that sniffer up in there, see what's going on. All right, that's a really nice and interesting nose. So, initially I was getting apple, and then it rolled into that fruit punch nose. So the apple is going to be that slightly acidic. It's not vinegarine, but it's tangy, like tart. That tart apple nose. And then on the back end, excuse me, I really need to stop snorting my drinks. And then on the back end, as she comes off the apple and moves into the fruit punch, you get a more candy note. But it smells really, really good. I mean, it smells delicious. Don't get me wrong. So, quantifying the nose is hard on this. It's definitely fruit punch, but it's not like Hawaiian punch. Remember, boomer. So it's kind of like if you took a roll of tropical fruit lifesavers and you popped a couple of different ones in your mouth. Best I can do, guys. I mean, there's no real separation in the nose. It's a mashup, a melange of all the notes. So I don't know how to separate them out. I ain't that good, trust me. She smells good, though. You know what the rules are, my friends. She looks this good. She smells this good. We have no choice. We got to slip her the tongue. Plus, it's my favorite color, too, because I have a weakness for the reds. So, salute. It's actually kind of interesting. It's a little on the sweet side. They weren't lying. Let's see what temp we're drinking this at. I don't know what number you're getting. I got 47, which puts her right in the sweet spots for beer. But with a color this red, I would think she needs to be a little higher, but again, it's a beer thing, and I'm still working my way through figuring out how to drink ciders. So, comes in, whole tongue, out to the sides, out into the buccals. Soft palate, but no real intradentals. Throwing it out there. She's sweet. Not overly stickily so. Sticky? Not overly stickily so. She's okay. So at this temperature, the flavor doesn't really do a whole lot. It's that mash up, and not really impressed. So you know what we're gonna do. We're going to pause, going to bring it up in temp, probably another 5, maybe 8 degrees. See if she opens up in the 50s and that flavor profile opens up, shifts, expands out, and lets us know what's going on. I'll be right back. Just in case anybody was interested, that's after about 4 or 5 minutes. These glasses are nice and thick. They're actually really, really good glasses. And that's that elevated craft, not nearly a pint glass thing, but I'm going to let her warm up more. She's only a 50, and I want her a little higher, so I'll be right back. All right, folks, and I'm going to tell you, if it took 12, maybe 15 minutes to get this up to an acceptable temperature, I ain't blowing smoke up your chimney. I am 55, 57 right now. That's where I want to look at it. In excess? I've gone through about 4 songs since then. I mean, we had The Cure, we had REM, In Excess, Talking Heads. It's been the better part of 15 minutes to get this to warm up. Now, I'm going to say it's the glass because it's a nice, thick, heavy glass, so maybe we'll do a temp check with these. Still have to do the brewmate. Anyway, enough yakety. Let's see if this has changed up for us. She's a lot more fruit punchy now. I can tell you that much. And it translates through the nose. I know, once you hit the palate, it messes with the nasal function. But now, she's literally fruit punch. Oh, man, scusi. And again, that's from the Swiss mushroom onion burgers. Swiss mushroom onion pickle burgers I had for dinner. I tell you, I'm a heretic. They're delicious though, especially with some Thousand Island. So try that. Remember though, gotta eat that burger in the rare zone. Maybe a little in the medium, but don't try that bad boy out. So now remember when I said earlier that it was more tart apple forward? That's gone. Now we are into that full melange of fruit she has opened up, but she's also 57 degrees. I'm still not really able to isolate anything. Again, it's like those short roll of tropical fruit lifesavers where you just peel them off and pop them all in your mouth. It's fruit punch. It is what it is. She's gotten better, but you're also starting to pull that alcohol tang off the back end. So a lot of the problems with these Imperials is they're still trying to figure out how to bury the alcohol taste on the back end, because she's running, what would we say, 8.3? 8.3 twice would be 16.6, right? So she's 17 proof, like a bottle of nitrate. Well, Mad Dog or Boone's Farm, not that I would ever know. No, not on this channel. No, not when we were teenagers either. So that they're still trying to figure out how to mask the alcohol, which is a lot harder with a cider than it's going to be with a beer. Because with the beer, you have a lot more flexibility, especially with the hopping. And, when you blend the hops and the malts correctly, we did a beer not too long ago that I haven't put it up yet. As a matter of fact, I think it's this week's beer. No, it's last week's beer. It doesn't matter. Irregardless, because that's a real word. Regardless. The IBUs on it were 75, and when I was drinking it, I didn't get an IBU from their page, and I was like, I don't know, 40, 45. She's really good. She's right in that sweet spot where I like the IBUs. There are no IBUs on cider, and so the fact that you can't mask it under the hops makes it harder, so they try it with the fruit, but it's not as easy. So, all right. Now, she has definitely got to be warmed to the point where it is virtually undrinkable, but we will find out. Again, these glasses are absolutely excellent for thermal retention. I have 62. 62? Is that what you guys are getting? So, yeah, she's topped out. Besides, there ain't nothing left in the glass. Now we're going back to that apple vinegarine kind of smell. Let's find out. She's got tarty. She's gotten tarty, and the flavor progression goes from tart the fruit sweet, and then on the back end, she really gets brutal, and she does it really quick. I mean, it's a second through the whole flavor profile. So don't drink this at 62 degrees. Just throw it out there. All right, thanks for putting some eyeballs on here. You know you're my people, and I love you. I will catch you on the next one. But be the big three, my friends. Be healthy, happy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant, gray man, head on a swivel, hot and handy, which comes with its own responsibilities. But other than that, have a good cider Sunday, my friends, because you know I love you fuckers. Skol. See? Pinky. Classy. Classy here. We're classy in this house here, eh? Adios. Sorry. I forgot to give you a rating on her. So, is she good for the style? She's okay. Would I buy her again? No. Would I drink her again? Not my choice. Try it on tap. I'll try anything on tap. I am the original tap whore. Ooh, Miss Squizzy. She does make me a little dyspeptic. Ugh. If you handed this to me out of the cooler, I would say thank you, but if I had to go back in, gonna look for something else. Interesting. She really did show a nice change between too cold to sweet spot to too warm. But other than that, swing and a miss. Let's give her, she was interesting. Flavor didn't really work, so 4.5. Give her a 4.5. Say she's a 4 or 5. All right. Later.